Good morning, Vietnam. Hello, everybody. I have some interesting, I would say interesting news today. I've got a couple interesting job listings here that are very weird. Very, very weird, I'd say. I haven't seen these before. And this is obviously good news. And the other thing is that we've got 4 minutes to open here. We're up about 1% pre-market, and the CPI day is good. It could be a good day today. That's what everybody's saying. I completely agree. There's no reason why high growth shouldn't be green today. CPI data was not bad. It was a match. So, yeah, UVSY is getting hurt, but hey, high growth's going up, Bionaires going up. That's what we want. But there's not been a tweet for like 7 days now. This is the 7th day without a tweet, man. So it kind of gets you wondering what's going on. Why are we not tweeting? I don't think we've gone 10. This is the 7th day without a tweet. We've gone like a couple days without a tweet before. I don't know if we've gone 7 without a tweet. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. It's speculation. Okay, it's just speculation if they're working, on some sort of big thing that they need all their employees for or something. Anyways, this is what I'm more excited about. There's a couple weird ones here. There's a value stream, planner, and buyer. And if you go down here, it seems that this has to do with manufacturing orders. Okay, so I think based on this, if they're going to actually hire someone here, this could mean that they're going to be, they need more people and they need more savers to be made. Like, weird to you guys. Believe it or not, we're still in bullish territory. we're still above the 21-day SMA. And, a perfectly possible scenario is that we come down to 602 and then we get a bounce off that. Or even maybe, probably not, but maybe a quick wick down to 592. Because that's where the support is, the ascending support in our little chart pattern. Did I break your Wi-Fi? I don't know. Is the Wi-Fi fucking up again? Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't understand how the Wi-Fi if it screws up on my phone, I understand. But the laptop has Ethernet, where the laptop that's recording has Ethernet, so I don't understand. Anyways, 4 minutes to the open. There's a couple other interesting ones here. If you look at this, human resources business partner, France. I haven't seen this before. And what you want to see, it's pretty obvious. You want to see a ton of different, you want to see as many things. What the best thing that we could see a job listing is obviously something that said development of nanopore and nanochannel sequencing technology. that's obviously, that would be nanonozzle proof. That would be like, okay, it's moon time. But besides that, realistically, the best thing you want to see is a ton of human resource business partner and then a ton of different countries. You want a plethora and a myriad of countries listed here, and it just never. And that's how that's one form of knowing that we're expanding the business, right? And we're trying to get into all these different countries and trying to get sales, hiring employees there. And they said the employee hiring is going to continue. They said 37 employees will be hired during quarter 2, and that pace is not going to continue, but that's going to continue, but not quite at that pace. That's a quote. That makes me feel very good. Again, the earnings was good overall. It made me feel more confident about the company. Although it wasn't really a sexy, flashy earnings where it's like, all right, we're going up 10% off this. It's still good. It's still damn good. It should have been, right? It should have been. The more I look into it, the more bullish I am on the earnings. And of course, no one could care less, which is fine. I understand. Hey, the people who are selling off the earnings, they had a reason. The EPS was bad, but if you looked a little deeper and understood that all the debt we paid off was $17 million, and the expenses by the headcount increase is 37 people in the quarter. And then you got the stock options. It's like, this actually makes sense why we got kind of a miss on the EPS. So I'm glad I didn't buy a lot of UVSY. Yeah, UVSY is going down. Yep. UVSY is down. I'm getting killed on UVSY. I'm down like $200 on this. I'm still holding this shit though. I'm still holding this. There's time decay, so it's kind of foolish to hold it, but I'm too scared on the markets. I'm too scared. I'll take the decrease in a couple and like a couple $100 every like 5%. I'll take that because, dude, I am too damn scared about not having insurance if the market crashes, because I think it's so likely at this point, in my opinion, right? I don't know about the market crash, but like, a significant correction for sure, 10%, even 15% market dippage. My Bitcoin and Doge are killing it. Yeah, I've been hearing some good things about Bitcoin. Yeah, it's at 46K now. Yep. Yeah, and RIOT is still above Mara. Still, that is crazy. But yeah, it's doing very well. Peter Schiff is not in a good mood today, is he? Buying power is my hedge. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, buying power is fine. It's not as good, right? You're not going to make anything on the crash if you don't have what I'm doing. But it depends, right? If different situations will bring different advantages. But yeah, that's the news for today. And then we got a couple new filings today, and that's pretty much it. This actually decreased the institutional ownership percentage slightly, and that's because this right here slightly someone sold 25% of their shares. So these guys sold a couple 100,000 shares, and the call and the put don't really affect anything. So it actually decreased by and large today. Whoa, is that real? Wow, okay. I don't know if that's real, or I don't know if that could just be the pre-market glitches where it goes down to 0 when it's up 1%. It's real. Wow. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. No, it just opened up. Sorry. I'm stupid. It just opened up 30 seconds into the market open. I just missed the open, I think, because I wasn't paying attention. 40 seconds into the open, 613 up barely. We're basically even. Let's go to the broader market, see how we opened up. Whoa, 609. We got selling pressure. And we had buys at the open. That's really weird. Damn. All right, well, if we look at the markets, yeah, the markets are actually doing very well. The CPI data wasn't bad. The CPI data was a match. I'll be very surprised today if high growth is going to go down a lot or not even. I mean, we should at least, if it's going to be a cool down day, it shouldn't be much of a significant one. And for BIOL Nano, what we need today for BNGO, we need to hold. I don't want to close the day below 592. That would be first off, that would be horrible. But second off, that would be breaking the 21-day SMA. That would be horrible on every single level. We need to hold the 21-day moving average, which is at 602, or at least, if we're going to do a quick wick down, if we're going to do a false breakdown, 592 or 595 actually, not 592, 595 ish. That level, we need to get a quick bounce and get back above the 21-day SMA like that, and we need to close above. The key is closing above both of those supports, which are at 602 and 595. We need to close above both of those. Definitely. We definitely need to do that. If we don't, obviously I'm still holding, but did you see Coinbase EPS? No, I didn't. Was it good? $608 is the intraday low, down almost 0.5%. 608. Oh no. Underperforming again. Nano Dimension and Microvision are doing better than us right now. And the Russell just turned red. NASDAQ just dipped. Yep. This is what you would think would happen yesterday before the CPI data, but then when the CPI data comes out and it's a match, then the markets go down because that's what the markets do. The markets are fucking crazy, man. The markets are fucking crazy. And if you're looking to add more, oh yeah, and I saw a comment. Oh my god, you know what? I'm gonna pull this comment up. I'm gonna pull this comment up in a second because it perfectly suits what's going on right now. It's someone freaking out about China, and they said they sold a lot of their shares because they don't. I don't know, but if you're thinking about adding shares, I just told you when, right? If you want, it's up to you, your decision, right? Okay, make your own damn decision. But those are the two supports, and there you go. Yeah, those are the two supports. And anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep the chart up. I'm gonna talk about this comment that I got the other day. It was yesterday. It was on yesterday's video that I posted, and it said I reduced my share position from 1,500 to like 400 or something because of the close relationship that we have with China. There was a China flag on the ER and no American flag. Like, what the hell? What's going on with this? And I think that's a horrible decision, especially selling out for that reason. Like, if you're gonna sell out because you're worried about the markets, I can understand, or you don't have any buying power for it, or you got bills or something. But if you're gonna sell out because you think China's working closely together with us, I don't like that at all. And here's why: Illumina, PatBio, all these other genetic companies, they work with them as well, and by means of selling them their stuff, selling them our stuff. Right? It's not like we're signing contracts with the damn Chinese Communist Party. No. It's not like we're supporting. It's not like BIOL Nano is supporting communism by selling China a couple machines. And also, another thing that freaking always right it said, and I'm glad he said this because I wasn't saying this before, but if they were to reverse engineer, if they were, by some miracle, they were able to pull it off and reverse engineer one of the most complex technologies literally on the planet, the sapphire. If they were able to reverse engineer it, you know what's going to happen? A lawsuit. A lawsuit is what's going to happen. Haven't been paying attention since my vacation. What's going on? Basically, what's going on is earnings. That's what's going on. The only important thing, I mean, there's important things. Like we got the jobs. They haven't posted in 7 days on their Twitter. The institutional ownership is skyrocketing. That stuff's important. But the thing you really need to know is that, well, I would say earnings. Earnings is the one thing you need to know. And basically, we didn't go up on earnings. We went down on the earnings news. We went down 2% after hours after we got the huge revenue beat and the EPS miss. And then the next day we went like 6% up because literally everything in the market skyrocketed. I would make the case, and I think it's pretty clear that, the day that we went up 6% on August 5th, the day after earnings, 0% of that or very little of that was because of earnings. Very little. And I'll make the case right now to you that earnings deserves to go. It deserves to, and the price deserves to go up like 5%, if not 10%, on the earnings news, or at least a couple percent. I mean, we paid off $17 million in debt. We paid $5 million. We paid about $6 million in headcount expenses and the stock options that were basically basically both of those are going to be exclusive to this quarter. All three of those actually. So that's not going to be a reoccurring expense. So that kind of is half of my argument, is substantiating the claim that people are overreacting on the earnings news. People are overreacting to the miss on the EPS and not paying attention to the sales, and that's the most important thing, which is the sales and the money that we're bringing in. Just eugenics, lawsuit against China, huh? Eric sounded defeated. Did not entice me till next quarter when I see how much money they have blown. Well, we're not going to have to pay, Havana, we're not going to have to pay that $17 million in debt again, which is the big reason why we lost $30 million on the quarter, $30 million in cash, is because we paid $17 million off in debt. Think about how much better the net income would be if we didn't have to pay that $17 million in debts. That's a one-time thing. We're not going to have to pay $17 million in debt every quarter. I'm giving this company 2 more months. Brandon, didn't I call that in the chat? $3.5 million revenue beat, but we go down 3% after hours. We got 3.9 million. And wow, okay, you know what, you guys, I'm not gonna try to persuade you. You guys do what you want. If you're giving up on the company, dude, that's up to you. I understand, Havana. You watched the earnings, you listened to Eric. They didn't sound optimistic. They didn't sound like they didn't give us any super optimistic long-term targets or anything like that. They gave us nothing like that, and I understand that. But the numbers, the actual evidence of what we got on the earnings was great. We got 37 employees hired in the quarter. We got the CLI lab that's underway. We got the laboratory developed tests being built. One of the largest diagnostic institutions we got into this last quarter 2. We got $400,000 revenue beat. Gross margins increased, and the company said they expect them to increase. They also said they're going to be hiring more people in the quarters to come. That's a great sign for a healthy business and a growing business right there. That's robust growth right there. That's a great sign for telling whether the company's in good shape, right? They're hiring a ton more people. So you guys make your own opinions, but the earnings still makes me more confident after it. Absolutely. Absolutely. It wasn't what I was expecting. So I was obviously expecting the price to do more. The price went down after earnings. I think that's just stupidity. But the earnings was still good. They have to do more. They have to do something more to protect investors from these short attacks. Honestly, I mean, I hear you. I wish they would as well. But at the end of the day, I just want them to execute. I just want them to do what they say they're going to do, which is global sapphire adoption. I want them to get 10,000 sapphires installed, and we will all laugh about the times like this. That's what I want them to do. So the absence of them not tweeting for 7 days, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if that's because they're working on some special project. I don't know what's going on here, but I just want them to do whatever it makes the most sense and whatever's the most smart for them, the best route, the most efficient route for them to actually get those sales and effectuate their long-term vision. See by data match and market is going down doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense at all. What, the Russell's now down 0.5%? We got the CBI data was a match and it's going down. Wow. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a morning dip, to be honest with you. I don't know. But if BIOL, I mean, hey, this is it right now. We're pretty much at the support right now. 602 is the 21-day SMA. If we don't get a bounce here, I'm obviously holding all my shares. I'm long term. I believe in the company with very, very high conviction, but that is bearish short term. If we're going to close below 6 today, that's bearish. That's bearish. BNGO isn't even moving low, just staying still. I know. I know it's board coding. I mean, it's moving slowly. We're moving it. A hammer candle is coming in. But yeah, you guys, hey man, I'm not gonna try to persuade you guys. If you guys are done, if you like it looking at the price and you're like, man, this thing is disappointed. The earnings report wasn't that good. I'm done with this. I'm gonna go do something else, dude. Just make your own decision. I'm not gonna try to persuade you at this point. I don't. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But for me, it's kind of, in the back, that's fine. Everybody's in a different situation. Everybody's epistemology is different. I don't know your exact position, but for me, from my perspective, it seems very stupid. It seems very rudimentary to sell now and give up now after we got the earnings report, which I've never heard anyone make the case that it was a bad earnings report with any evidence. All they say, like I don't know if Havana is going to make the case right now. Please, you guys tell me what you thought of earnings, because I think the evidence is very clear. The earnings was good and we should have gone up because of it. We should have gone up because of it. That's as simple as it gets. And we actually went down on earnings news, and then we went up the next day because the high growth was doing well. So, are we still in bullish territory? Well, literally as you said that, we started free falling because the markets and high growth is doing the same thing. But it's going to determine. Right now, we're technically not, because we just broke the 21-day SMA literally just right now. It's going to depend on whether we close below 602. Yeah, that's what it's going to depend on. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get... I'm expecting a bounce here, because very rarely does the price do what it just did, which is just completely ignore where the support is. You can see in the past, it's a very strong level, right? You can see it's getting rejected at here. Okay, it's getting rejected. It's getting support right here. Right here. It's getting support right here. Like, literally, it's the perfect validation right here. So, I don't know. We'll see, but... I'm holding. If we go way down, if we're gonna go way down to $4 or $3 because of a market crash, dude, I'm ready for that. I want that to happen because I'm just waiting. My UVSY is just waiting. It is just waiting. I should have added more in the morning, man. Damn. But yeah, man, I'm ready to throw all my I have buying power and profits. Or not, well, I will, if the market does go down, I'll have profits from UVSY and the buying power just sitting on the side, ready to throw in BNGO whenever we are at 550 or whatever it is, whatever it is if the market goes down. All right, I don't know how many times I heard I had such a stock and sold it under 10. Are they looking at year-over-year CPI, WTF? Well, this is why you have to have some buying power, or you have to have some sort of market hedging. You have to do it, because the market is goddamn the market is goddamn insane, man. And what you have to do is you have to come up with a strategy, or I mean, you don't have to. You do whatever the hell you want to do. But for me, I've tried to come up with a strategy that's like very low effort, where I don't have to like short-term trade and be looking at this all the time, because I just don't do that. But where you're actually going to be fine and actually profit overall on the markets going down. Because for me, you guys know what I'm thinking. Okay, the markets have gone up. I mean, look at the chart. Look at this. It's literally fucking skyrocketing in the last few years. It's skyrocketed, and we haven't tested the 200-day SMA in a while, in a good while. And a betting man would say maybe it's time for a retest of something like the 200-day SMA or 200-day EMA. You can see in history every single time before going to all-time highs. I mean, not every single time, right? But oftentimes before breaking out to all-time highs in the Nasdaq and S&P, you go down to test that. And then you also realize that that inflation is a possibility, right? I mean, I guess you guys make your own opinions on that, of course. And then you go into the market, the government spending, and then you also go into the reason why the market has skyrocketed, stimulus and low interest rates. And then you kind of put together this master bear thesis on the markets. And that's where we're at right now. That's where I'm at. Oh, it's potential deflation reaction to CPI. Brandon, would we only have 13 million in expenses without the debt payment? Wait, we lost 30 million in the quarter. If it wasn't 17 million, then it would be, yes, 13 million. Yes. Base positive, yes. To my understanding, that is correct. If you want to cure cancer by BNGO, recent studies showed at least 30% of cancers can only be detected by looking at SVs. And we do SVs better than everyone else in the world. Large SVs, that is, right? Simon Barnett coming in somewhere. Large SVs only, you bitch. It's true, but we can do lower than 500 base pairs sometimes. Believe it or not. This is probably why you don't want to live chat every day. Peeps complaining about the share price all the time. Ugh. I know. And I actually want to. We are going to do. I got to do the damn news. I got to start researching the other stocks. I am doing that this week. Do not let me chicken out of that. We are starting videos or at least streams about other stocks as well this damn week. But I've been of the opinion that we should decrease the stream quantity when there's not that much action going on. I don't know if people. That's what I'm thinking. But then when I took a 2-day break, it's like Brandon's becoming bearish. There's rumors saying that I'm selling and shit. I'm like, dude, come on, you guys know I didn't sell. I still can't believe people thought I sold or that I was bearish. But hey, it's fine. Damn, 594. Wow, it looks like we're breaking down. Hold on, bad. I gotta talk about the price right now because people are freaking out. Okay, hey, sell. Hey, if you're worried, if you think this is a shit company, if you think people are selling because this stock is horrible, the company is a fraud, it's fake. You just get out of here, man. I'm not gonna try to persuade you, but I mean the fact is right now the stock is performing fucking awful. I mean the fucking awfully. I mean this is horrible. My Nano Dimension is literally even on the day. Microvision is barely down. We're down 3% after 2 days in a row of underperforming Nano Dimension. This is absolute. This is I would say this is egregious. This doesn't make any sense why we're underperforming. What this shows you. It shows you basically there's a couple explanations. Manipulation, or number two, this is the more realistic explanation. People are becoming more bearish on the company after earnings, which is the most goddamn stupid thing I could ever think of, because I literally, after reflecting and doing more research and looking at it more and reflecting more and processing the earnings more, I've become more bullish. And I think any sane man is going to do the same. He's doing $17 million debt repayment. I don't understand why these people are so bearish on earnings. I don't understand who is selling BioNano, when they're while buying, selling BioNano to go buy these other stocks after we went down after a good earnings report. It makes no sense. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about this. I mean, this is crazy. It's absolutely fucking goddamn crazy. How about just stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and when there is big breaking news? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Man. We know BNGO is auspicious. Time to look into other tickers, keeping it interesting for your channel. Just my 2 cents. Yeah, I agree. I think we should do that as well. Havana, I'm staying with you, man. Just out of the stock for the time being. I think you should start diversifying the topics. Yeah, we are. I've been saying we will for so long. And in the nuclear energy, we're definitely doing nuclear energy. We're definitely doing that. We're gonna start doing some research on the nuclear energy long term. Is it the future, and what stocks can we take advantage? Can we take advantage of because of that? If that is true, I haven't done all my research on nuclear energy yet. And then we're also gonna do Nano Dimension, I guess, because most of the viewers also have Nano Dimension, so we're also gonna do that. Ortex data of BNGO utilization. Probably nothing very important, to be honest with you. The utilization. Usually, I mean, he doesn't even usually send the utilization. He doesn't actually have the data here. But actually, let's look at, you know what, I can't do you one better. This is actually one worse. But what I can tell you is that the short share availability has actually gone up a lot, that is actually bearish in a way, because that means that we've gone down because of people selling their shares, not because of people shorting other people's shares. But remember, this data could be totally wrong. Ortex could be totally off, or Ortex could be totally right. We don't know the Ortex data right now. Anyways, this is classic short stock. The suits love to heavily short, cover, buy and ride, then short again, all in repeat. Yeah, they do. Brand chat, Discord, any news, tweets? No, there is nothing. There's really no news. And this is why, I mean, I don't know what we'll do. I think we're going to do... I don't know, maybe like a couple times a week streams. What do you guys think of that? Like 3 days a week or 2 days a week? We're gonna have to do. It's gonna be 2 days a week pretty soon because I'm going back to school. School's starting in like 2 weeks. It's starting in 2 weeks, man. Like, God damn it, man. It's finally here. Dang it. But so yeah, we might as well do that now. And anyways, I mean, yeah, we're gonna start doing other stocks. We're gonna start doing nuclear energy and nano dimension, and some other stocks as well. I'm sure we'll do other stocks. I've been wanting to become a Bitcoin wizard and a crypto wizard for a long time. I started reading the original Bitcoin papers, and then I stopped after the first day because it's so damn monotonous. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday sounds good. We're only actually wait. Did I say that? Did I say 3 days a week? Sorry, no. 2 days. We're only going to be able to do 2 days streaming when school starts back up, though. But yeah, for the time being, yeah, we could do that 3 days a week. You should check out Open. There was heavy insider buying. 2, otherwise you might have a breakdown. I've been going this long without a breakdown, haven't I? Do you think end of year we get $10 USD? Yeah, I think we do. I think we fucking do, man. We're undervalued right now, and the stock's only going down with true fundamental exponential increases in value. I truly believe that. And if you don't believe that, watch the video yesterday. Watch the revenue part yesterday. This year, 2021, we are literally, our revenue is on pace. We're already almost more than what we had last year in the first half of 2020. This first half of 2021 revenue is almost bigger than what we had the entire 2020. Hope that makes sense. ADA, Cardano, Brandon, when it dips, load the boat. Yeah, there's always the Cardano. The Cardano bulls are insane. I'm no stranger to Cardano bulls. This is nothing. I've seen Brandon get way more excited. Brandon, we all know stocks go up on news. I'm wondering why the company is being so secretive and barely releasing any PR other than presentations. Yeah, I wonder too. I think it's we always say to try to explain that. Me and Brennan, we always say it's because every time they release a PR, or at least historically, they just short it. It just goes down. It's so weird. But right now, you can't deny we haven't freaking tweeted anything or any PR for that matter in like 7 days, man. What is going on there? What could be going on? Is there something big happening? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? But anyway, back to this price. So we're at 594. It looks like we're confirming the breakdown, man. And this is sad. This is really sad because the only explanation here is manipulation, or it's probably more likely that people are literally just selling BIOL because they're getting bored and they are becoming, or they're becoming more bearish on earnings, which is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy to me. It's crazy that people are looking at earnings and becoming more bearish because that's the only real significant news that we got recently that people can be selling off of, you know? I mean, how else do you explain us going down? We're underperforming in a huge way. I mean, let's see if the genomic sector is just shitting itself today. Not really. I mean, it's red, but we're literally doing the second worst out of all these. So you can't really explain it by that. So, and then we've already underperformed the last 2 days. So basically what's happening today is people selling because they are stupid. They need to promote BNGO more. Yeah, I think they do. The business model alone on Ginkgo Bio works. It's a no-brainer. Fickle and impatient people. Exactly. Yeah, man. Let's see what the markets are doing now. The market's rebounded. Well, at least UVSY went way down again. But the markets are not really rebounding. The fear went down. The SPY went up. The Dow went up. And then these two kind of stayed flat. Mondays and Fridays. Got myself 100 shares today. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, let's get out of here, man. But 2 streams plus maybe a weekend summary is enough, maybe. I think we still do the 1 video a day. I think people like those because that gives you the news update without any hesitation. You know, I think, I don't know. You tell me. I say we do 1 video a day. Continue doing 1 video a day for BNGO besides the weekend maybe, and then do, I don't know, a couple streams a week, like 2 to 3 streams a week maybe. Whenever there's big news, whenever we're going up a lot or whatever, something like that. I think that's good. Are you guys gonna? Don't tell me you're going to start freaking out and saying Brandon's bearish now if I don't stream for 2 days in a row now if we do this. You got to promise me that will not happen, though. 598. If anyone's just getting in the news today, is that we got a couple new interesting job listings, and they have not posted in 7 days on their Twitter, which is getting us kind of thinking like, what the hell is going on here? Like, why are they not posting? But the interesting job listings, they're expanding into France and listing in and expanding into new countries, hiring people that are going to be based in France, right? This is great, and I don't think people realize how great this is. That's the sign of that's a sign of good things happening. Obviously, it's a very good thing. It's your channel, do what you want. Well, I want to do what you guys want. I want to do what's the best for you. But yeah, their marketing is business to business, not business to a customer, and it's usually a bit less heavily, especially on social networks. But I agree that they are being a bit too silent. Yeah, you're totally right. And we talked about that yesterday. It's like, well, when we say BNGO, you need to do marketing, it's like, well, wait a second. They're not going to get much traffic if they're doing Facebook ads or YouTube ads or social media like most companies will do, because their customers are so, there's not that many customers, relatively speaking, out of the the population of the world. There's not that many. It's a very hyper specific niche that they actually need to appeal to. So, good morning, free falling pump and dump back to SENS. Okay, buddy. Been saying that for the last 5 months. All right, then. 30 minutes for open, 30 minutes for close, evening recap. It's puzzling that institutions are continuously increasing their BNGO holdings, taking shares out of circulation, yet share price is flat. Yeah, well, remember, it's remember these filings are very late. But yeah, there has been, I mean, this is the institutions, there's not been any institutions that have been seriously selling out. Like all of these guys, almost all of them, if not all of them, are very small share amounts. No one is really selling out completely. All these guys are, the trend is that they're buying shares, and we have gone down, and that is peculiar. However, the portfolio allocation is very small in most of these, but that's normal for high growth stocks. So it is weird. It's definitely weird. All right, man. Let's get. I don't know. I think we'll do. Maybe I can get Moon Market Lord to do an Astro chart on BNGO. I say we do this. Okay, 30 minutes for open, 30 minutes for close, evening recap. Okay, you know what? That might be a good idea. Maybe we should try that. 30 minutes, yeah, just stream for 30 minutes at the open and close. Right now we're down 3%. This is sad. I mean, even though I'm not selling, even though we're slightly above my cost average, I can't complain. Obviously, I'm healthy. I can't complain. I don't have any health problems right now. I can't complain. But still, this is sad to see BIOL going down, underperforming for the third straight day in a row, when there's only reason for us to outperform. And this is why why they say the market is irrational. Man, you're seeing the irrationality of the market. I would explain this is damn market irrationality. This is it. Exemplified. That's what you're seeing. 592 now. Damn. There you go. There's my cost average. Or 591, I think it is. Yes, give us the news each day. I agree with R2D2. Yeah, I say so. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll do. I don't know. Maybe some days we won't do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll tell you later. What we decide on. We are down hell, baby. Yeah, I know we are. Hey, guys, I'll end it with this message right now, which I feel like a broken record, but I have to say it, right? If you want to sell, if you want to give up, hey, man, hey. Do it. Go spend your time in a more auspicious way if you want to sell BIOL. What I will say is that a lot of people, I don't know, I can't tell the future, but a lot of people did the exact same thing that you were thinking of doing. They did sell out. They sold Illumina and they sold PatBio when it was going through its ups and downs when it was on an overall exponential curve. 20-year and 10-year time frame, and that doesn't mean you have to wait 20 years for it to go up. Remember, it's not just like this and then the 20th year hits and then it's boom. No, it's a curve in the upwards direction, and it exponentially gets higher as time goes on. You don't want to try to time that. If you think that's what's going to happen, if you believe in the company, you don't want to try to time that. You want to get as many shares as you can on the way down. This is an example of getting shares. This is an example, or this is an opportunity of getting shares on the way down, in my opinion. And with that being said, tempted to cash out my leaps to average down my shares. All right, man. Yeah, let's get out of here, though. Unless there's anything else that you are dying to say, let's get out of here. We're going to end it. I don't know. I got to decrease the stream quantity because there's just not anything happening nowadays. There's just no news. The reason why we've been able to stream for so long is because there is news that I can rant on for hours. And now we haven't got any tweet for 7 days, And we haven't got any Sapphire adoptions or presentations either in the last week since earnings. So that would be cool. Don't use all your free time when you have classes to work on. I don't want you to burn out, but I'd like to see you. Let's just find a couple more stocks to watch. Yes. By the end of the week, here's my here. I'll put it. I'll make it clear. I'll put it online so I have to do it, right? So I incentivize myself more to do it. We will start doing nuclear energy, nano dimension. We'll start doing something else. I don't know if it's going to be all these other stocks or like a couple or one by the end of the week, but I'm going to start researching and doing and having some sort of content on the other stocks, right? I don't know if that's nano dimension. Yeah, maybe we'll just try a nano dimension, a fundamental analysis on nano dimension, see, and start doing some preliminary research on there and seeing if I like the valuation or if I'm bullish or bearish. All you guys seem to think I'll be very bullish when I do look at it. So maybe we'll do that. And then nuclear energy, we'll do that as well. So with that being said, thank y'all so much. Diamond hands, diamond balls. Let's go to the portfolio. Here you go. BNGO and you guys while getting killed. Yep, there you go. And with that being said, thank y'all so much. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all in the next one.